Once upon a time, in a meadow full of flowers, there was a little bee named Maya. Now, Maya loved to fly around the meadow all day long, visiting every flower and saying hello to all the little animals living there. But when it came time for work, Maya didn't want to stay in the hive with the other bees. She would much rather spend her time playing. Now, this made Maya's mom very upset because in their hive, all the bees had jobs. Her older sister Maybelle was learning how to make honey from her mom, while Maya would rather play hide and seek with the butterflies. And instead of helping gather pollen from the plants, Maya spent her time collecting shiny pebbles that she thought were beautiful. One day, Maya's mom had enough of her daughter's silly behavior. "Why aren't you working like a good little bee?" she asked Maya one day. "Oh, Mom, I don't want to collect pollen." "It's boring," said Maya, "but you have to do something, otherwise the hive won't have any honey for the winter," said her mom. "I wish I could just go away and never come back," said Maya, so upset that she couldn't do whatever she wanted. And just at that moment, an old lady bee flew by. "What did you say?" she asked Maya. "Oh, nothing, Grandma," said Maya quickly. "Just go away," said the old bee, waving her magic wand. "Be careful what you wish for, little bee, because wishes can come true." And with that, she flew off again. And sure enough, as soon as Maya's mom wasn't looking, she took her chance and flew out of the hive. She buzzed happily above the flowers and visited all her friends. She played with the butterflies, waved to the ladybirds, and raced with the dragonflies. "This is so much fun," she said, "but I'm getting kind of hungry now." So Maya decided to look for some food. As she flew past the tall blades of grass, she saw a little beetle sitting on a leaf. It was crying. "Hey, why are you sad?" asked Maya. "I wanted to visit my friend Polly, the caterpillar, but it's too cold outside and I don't have a jacket," said the beetle sadly. "I know what I can get you, a warm jacket," said Maya. "Thank you so much." "That would be wonderful," said the beetle. So Maya flew as fast as she could to the first pine tree and collected some soft spider silk threads. Then she went to the bramble bushes and got some nice yellow dandelions to make a lining. And finally, she stopped by the oak tree, where she collected some smooth oak leaves to make the rest of the jacket. Maya was very proud of herself. She had made a nice warm jacket for the little beetle. Then she gave it to him and said, "Here you go. You can use this to go see your friend Polly." "Oh, thank you, Maya. You are such a kind little bee," said the beetle. And with that, he put on the jacket and ran toward the meadow. A little further into the meadow, Maya saw a little field mouse stuck between two stones. He cried, "Help me, someone, please help me." "Don't worry, little mouse, I will help you," said Maya. But as she tried to push the stone away, it only fell down onto her. "Oh dear," said Maya, "now I'm stuck." Suddenly, the little mouse poked his head out and said, "Hold on tight to my tail, Maya, and I will pull you out." So Maya held on to the mouse's tail with all her might, and he pulled and pulled until finally she was free. "Oh, thank you, little mouse. You saved me," said Maya. "You're welcome, Maya," said the mouse. "But now I have to go home because my mom is waiting for me." And with that, he ran away as fast as he could. Feeling tired, Maya decided to take a break and sat down on a nearby leaf. Suddenly, she heard a loud buzzing sound. "Who's there?" she asked. Out popped a big, grumpy bumblebee. Well, look what we have here," he said to Maya. Little bee all alone away from the hive. You're lucky I found you because no one else would have been so kind. What do you mean? Asked Maya. I'm going to eat up all your sweet honey and then throw you away, said the big bee, licking his lips. Oh no, said Maya, feeling scared. But just then, the little mouse that Maya had helped before came running. Hey, let her go, he said. She helped me earlier, so now it's my turn to help her. The grumpy bee started buzzing loudly, but before he could do anything, the mouse bit his leg and scratched his eyes. Leave her alone, he squeaked. All right, I'm leaving, said the bee, shaking his leg, and with that, he flew away as fast as he could. Thank you for saving me, said Maya to the mouse. You're welcome, he replied, but now I have to go home. Bye-bye, and with that, he disappeared in the tall grass. Now Maya was so happy that she had made a friend like the mouse. And she had also learned that even though she was just a small bee, she could still be brave and help others. She suddenly felt much better about not having a job in the hive. After all, she was spending her time doing things that really mattered. Then she started humming a happy tune as she flew back toward the hive. She was so busy humming and daydreaming that she had unnoticed that she was being watched the whole time. As she approached the hive, the old lady bee from before stepped out. Did you have fun now? She asked Maya. Yes, I did, said Maya. I made a new friend, and I also learned that I don't need to be a normal bee to be important. Helping others is the most important thing in the world. The old bee nodded. That's right, little bee. Being kind and helpful is more important than being a certain type. And you may be just a small bee, but you have a big heart. Thank you, said Maya. And just at that moment, her mom flew over. There you are, she said. We were so worried sick. We thought you had been stung by a wasp or something. Oh no, Mom. I've been playing with the other animals in the meadow. And I've also learned that it's important to be kind and helpful to everyone, no matter how different they are from you, said Maya. That sounds like a very valuable lesson, said her mom. You know, I'm so proud of you, Maya, she said, giving her a hug. Come on, let's go back to the hive. You must be hungry and tired after a day of playing. And with that, mom and daughter flew back to the hive together. All the other bees were so relieved to see Maya return safe and sound, and her sister Maybelle came over and gave her a big hug. Oh Maya, I'm so glad you're back. I missed you, she said. And from that day on, Maya still spent a lot of her time playing with the other animals in the meadow. But now she also made sure to always bring back some pollen for the hive. And she never forgot the important lessons she had learned. Even though she was just a small bee, she had a big heart, and being kind and helpful was more important than anything else.